is on the text editor. Now, first and foremost, you need to learn how to create a text box. When I want to add something to my page that is a font or text, all I have to do is click on the T for text box on my toolbar, and then I can create a text box one of two ways. The first way is to just simply left click, and then I can start typing and it will keep that text box going. The only problem with that is if I'm on the right hand side of my page and I start typing away, it's going to keep going off my page so that it's not viewable. Now with these text boxes, it is super easy. You can resize those and have your text wrap if you want to by simply clicking on your text box and then using those white dots to kind of resize your text box itself. I can also turn it if I want to get a cool effect. There's another way to create a text box. I click on my T for text box, and this time I'm actually going to left click and drag down to the right to give a predefined size that I want my text box to be. In this case, the text is just going to wrap for me. And there you have wrap text. Now, once I create a text box, you can see that this is kind of tiny. So if I want to make this bigger, or make this a little bit, have more of an impact, then I can use my text editor. Now, when I first create a text box, that text editor is going to pop right up so that I can change my font if I want to, change my font size. I can make my font style bold if I want to. I can italicize it, underline it. I can even have superscript and subscript for you math teachers and science teachers. I can have it centered in my text box. I can do all of this before I even start typing. I can also have bullets, and then I can change my font color if I want to. Now, if I click over here, I can have, this pretty purple color. And now I have a fun text box that's really, or text that's really going to make an impact. Now, just like I created a new text box and I went into the text editor and did all that, I can edit this piece or this text box the same way. This time, to get into the text editor, I not only just click, but I'm going to double click inside of that text box, and you can see the text editor pops right up. From there, I can take one word and highlight it and add some kind of edit to it, or I can highlight the entire thing, and that's where you can make your font a little bit bigger, resize your text box using those white arrows or white dots, and then you can really start creating a cool effect with your text. Now, some of you may be saying, okay, but whenever you picked this Cry Kitty font, how did you know that looked like? I have no idea what my fonts look like because I have 2,000. To quickly and easily make some edits or to be able to see the fonts, maybe you want a different font size than the predefined font sizes that are right here. You can now go into, or after you've selected your font, you can, or highlighted it, you can go and right click and then go down to font. And this is going to give you a whole new or kind of an expanded text editor where it's going to show you all of your different fonts, allowing you to do some font styles, and then you can actually type in your font size. So if I want it to be 50, I can get it to be size 50. Now that's just a quick overview of the text editor. When you're using it inside of your lessons, here are some different ways that you can do that. You can see I've changed my font. I've made one of my words bold. I've underlined certain words. I've added bullets in here. I even have my superscript in there just to get it in there to show you what that's going to look like. But creating fonts, creating different text boxes, just kind of fun for your lessons to give it a little pizzazz, a little spark. And that's the text editor.